have you watch us this morning because for the next 2 hours, not just one, we are going to take you shopping because this is our holiday showcase special here on 3+U. So from now until 1 o'clock, we're going to help you with some great ideas for the Christmas season, and we're kicking things off, as we very well should, with toys for the season. Our very good friend Patrick Holland is back on the show. He has Learning Express toys over on the North Shore, and this is his daughter Quinn, who's kind of going to play the elf for us this morning.
Yes, exactly.
So good to see you both.
You Julie, you too. Thank you.
So here's something I want to let people know. Because I have been doing some shopping as Patrick and Quinn were setting up. Some of the things on this table have only been on the market for 4 months, is that right?
Yes.
So you always have the newest and the most in-demand things, Patrick.
Absolutely, and they're all innovative too. So most of the stuff on this table are innovations on popular categories. It's been a great year for toys and just new takes on things. We're very excited.
I think there's power in your name because it's Learning Express.
That's right.
So all the toys, for the most part, that you're going to find there at your store are fun, but they use the child's brain in the right way.
That's right. Development is a huge part of it. A toy is a child's tool for learning, but in a fun way. And especially when they're younger, it's really important, but yes.
So do you want to pick where we start, or do you want me to pick where we start?
Can I start with the first thing and then you can go from there?
Absolutely, yes. You can open the first present.
I want to talk about play tabs, which is right here in the center.
These here?
Yes, they are amazing because they are for as young as 12 months, and kind of think of them as like fidgets for babies or toddlers. Each one a child can use to manipulate, to play. They come in packs of 3, so you buy the board first, and then you can pick 3 different tabs to remove, to put on there. If you have a fridge that's magnetized, these can pull off there and keep your child occupied there. But play tabs is our #1 item in our store right now, which 4 months ago, these did not exist.
Okay, it's been a long time since I had a little child in my life,
Yes.
but I think you said an important phrase too. You said beginning as young as 12 months. So sometimes when that age is on the toy, older children almost enjoy it as much as the age it's meant
Absolutely,
for.
yes. This would be something that if you have siblings, like, you know, you can take one of the tabs off. An older child could play with them. I mean, it is toddler, even young preschool. And again, because you can take them, Ma can have a couple extra ones in her purse to bring travel. You can add them to the board. So absolutely, it's for siblings and older kids.
Okay, since we're in the middle, you want to stick with it and go up here to these Magnetiles?
Yes, so I think Magnetiles are very well known. We have lots of new sets, but what's innovative is this smaller set right here. Julie, I'll hand that to you.
Okay.
These are, it's a travel tin, but they're micro. They're smaller size, and they're about 1/4 of the size of a regular Magnetile, but they work with all Magnetiles.
So the box that you have there, the large box,
Yes.
that's the standard size.
Exactly.
But you're going to be able to pick up the same kind of fun with this little guy.
That's right.
Fun for a stocking stuffer to then take on a long road trip.
You can build just with that small, it's a little tin, it's magnetized, you can play just with that, but you can combine those with a larger set that you might already have, which is great.
So when you're stuck in traffic on the Ridge Cut, this is your best friend.
Yes, and that's #3 in our store right now. Getting
Number
brand
3.
new, only around for a couple of months, and it's just been a huge seller.
I don't trust Grace. Quinn. I'm going to give it to you. Grace is her sister. All right, let's talk about friends, and let's talk about. Is this
Oh
Stitch?
yes, Stitch.
You think I can pick it up and not mess up your table?
Absolutely.
Now he's got a special story, right?
So Stitch, okay, Lilo and Stitch are coming out with a new movie next year, but this is a animatronic puppet, and it is amazing. It has over 100 sounds. When you move the mouth, it will make different sounds, like Stitch sounds. If you manipulate, you touch its nose, it'll make a sniffing sound. You put your finger in its mouth, it'll kind of make a sound that way too. You can talk through it. It is amazing. It's one of our top items as well. It's a good wow gift. It's the ultimate puppet for sure.
Okay, this is something that got my attention. So I was the parent who just kind of had some designated places in my house where my kids were free to play, and I thought, you know what, I want them playing whether or no, so I just didn't care.
Yes.
But a lot of people don't like for kids to throw balls in the house.
Absolutely.
Also, if you're sending things to people out of town, mailing is expensive.
Yes.
So this guy caught my eye. What is this?
That's called Ollie Ball. It is lightweight. It's like almost like a balloon inside, a little denser.
It's air. I mean,
Yes.
it's very light.
And you have a little straw to blow it up. But also, when it's flat, you can color it. It's also a coloring activity.
This is the packaging, so you can see how
Very
easy
small
it'll be to
and
mail.
lightweight. You could put it in almost any envelope and send it. Once you get done coloring it, you can blow it up, and then you can just toss it back and forth. If you want to toss it over to Quinn to have an idea of just how, and you can hit it like a volleyball. You can just throw it back and forth.
We even hit a light and it was fine.
This is amazing. This is Super lightweight. It's not going to hurt anything in your house. And when it's cold out right now, you want to have activities for your kids inside.
Okay, it looks like it's a little bit plush, so you don't want to fill it too full. Is
Yes,
that right?
that's right. Something like a Mylar balloon
One more
in that
time,
sort of
Quinn.
sense. And that's inside, but the outside's protective. Again, you can color it. You can color it even when it's blown up. It's really great.
Okay, speaking of balls, we have 3 minutes left. The basketballs, those are no noise balls?
Yes, they're called silent basketballs. There's 2 different sizes. You have a smaller one here and a larger one. In the store, we sell a little basketball hoop for your bedroom. You can put it over the door, and it works with this size. But this is like regulation size, the larger one. They're silent. They're foam, but they're a much denser foam than like when we grew up with. You had the little tiny one. And you can dribble it like a real basketball, and it comes up like a real basketball. So it is, but it's silent, so the neighbors won't hear, your parents won't hear, the kids playing in their bedroom or running down the hall. These are, again, another top 5 item in our store. They've been terrific. Okay, now the things next to Quinn called crumples, what are those? That's also new, right? Yes, and again, it's back to sensory is so popular and so great. And these are for as young as, I think, 10 months old, but these are ones that parents will use too. And they are fidgety. These are ones that have suction cups, and if you want to really bounce them back and forth, they really go up and down. Kids can manipulate those. And in my pocket, I'll give this to Quinn so she can show on the camera. There's a little fidget version too, that this can be for adults, for teenagers. I mean, I went to a toy event and they gave these away for free. I had that in my pocket for 3 months. I mean, I'm not a fidget guy, and this thing, fantastic. Plus, you could keep it in your pocket and nobody would know. And they're relatively quiet too. Okay, I want to try to rapidly go through a few things while I've got you. One, gourmet slime. Gourmet slime, scented. One company is called Dope Slime, the other one's Kawaii. Quinn's manipulating right there. All different ages. Great even when you're in high school and college to help you kind of focus. The scent is really nice. You got all different, from lavender, all different types of style. It's amazing. Dope Slime and Kawaii. You have a little mix-ins you can put in there too, which is great. So gourmet slime has been a terrific category. And it beats making it in your own sink with the borax and all that stuff. Exactly, no glue. Okay. Now, you can't have a toy store and not have a little Taylor Swift. Yes. You got a lot of Taylor Swift. A lot of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has been a huge category. And so whether it's activity books or bracelet makers or little bags for cosmetics and things with some of her famous sayings, we have a lot of Taylor Swift items that, she has been the it girl, obviously, for a few years. Okay. One of the saddest things is when your kids outgrow toys on Christmas morning. That's just the fun of it all. Yes. So before I let you run, what is the story on this car? Oh, yeah. So we're talking about innovation again. In the small car space, Quinn, if you want to help Julie with that one. You do it. It's a little car, but it goes flat. You put it in like a little disc, and you can shoot it out as racers. So you put it in like that. You insert it that way right there. You put it in a flat surface, and you hit the little red button, Julie, and it'll shoot out. Are you ready? I'll catch it. Yeah. That is so cool! That's called flat to fast, and those are one of our top stocking stuffers of the season. So you just put it in. Yep. As you push it in, it does its own thing? It snaps in there. Okay. It has to be flat to be safe, which is good. You can't throw it in the air and shoot each other, so it's a great item. Okay, I'm going to race you to find the finds, and this is just a sample of what they have in the store. I'm telling you, it is like Santa's Toyland. Learning Express Toys, you know where to find them over on Manufacturers Road. Go online. They do the gift wrapping for you, too. Yeah, free gift wrapping. So call them, go by there, have fun shopping, and we're just getting started. Much more Christmas shopping to come on 3+U, 2 hours this morning. We're back in just a minute.
You wake up, clock in, and put in a hard day's work. But what happens when an ordinary workday takes a turn for the worse? If you were injured on the job and feel like no one has your back, we do. Give us a call. It's more to us. It's